Is it recording?
Yep, it says recording.
Okay, babe. So when I do my charts, I always like to start on either the monthly or the weekly.
Okay. So I'll go to the monthly.
Oh, I'm on the weekly right now.
Oh, I'll go to the weekly.
Okay, that's fun.
Okay, my screen doesn't look like yours. Hold on 1 second.
Well, with TradingView, you gotta like try to make it fit. So like when you go to the side, you can make it fit like this, or you can stretch it like that. Just move it up or down. I just brought it over. So I'm just making my zones right now. That's what I start with, using the horizontal line. I'm just making weekly zones. So just give me a second. And like your zones won't be like exactly like mine, but
Okay.
you'll get the general picture, because where other people see support and resistance, it may not be like exact support and resistance to you. So don't like get discouraged when you see like that. And I don't put a lot of lines because that just clutters my chart. For me personally, I want to be able to see the chart and all that. So you see, I only have like 5 zones on here on the weekly.
Okay.
So did you mark your zones too, like your support resistance zones? Da-da-da.
I'm trying to get my screen. Like, I don't know what's going on. Hold on. I'm going to show you.
You're fine.
Can you see what my screen looks like?
No, you're on your phone and your video's off.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me see. Can you see it?
Okay. Yeah, yours is just black. That's all. Are you on the weekly?
But, yeah, I'm on the weekly, but it's like so
sure? Are you sure it's gold versus the US dollar? Stretch it out some too.
I don't even know how to stretch it out.
Remember,
yeah, but it's on the gold US dollar. It says weekly.
So remember what I told you about on the side here where the numbers are? Go up or down like this to stretch it, make it wider, or make it look smaller, and then use these buttons, the minus, to make it small and all fit. Like hover over this area, use the minus to make it look like that, or use the plus.
Hold on. I'm on a laptop that I really don't even know.
I think you are on the right one, but I just didn't go that low with my zones. You see it? You see my screen now?
Hold on 1 second. Let me see.
Just stretch your chart out. You're good. You're good. I promise you're on the right thing.
Let me see. Okay.
You see my thing? I just didn't worry about this. I didn't worry about this all the way over here because, I mean, price hasn't even hit that area yet, so I haven't even, I'm not really thinking about it. I'm more so worried about like current. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I look at it, don't get me wrong, but just to make it easier for you to understand, I want to make it as simple as possible. I just want you to see the gist of everything. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So whenever you got that, let me know. And while you're doing that, I'll go ahead and mark my daily zone. So just let me know when you're all done with that, okay? Because I'm also recording this for other people too, so.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Or if you want, you could just go ahead and I'll follow along. Because
I feel like it will really, really help you if you kind of like do it yourself too. While I'm saying it, I feel like it helps more. But like I said, this is your webinar. This is for you. So whatever you think will help, let me know.
Okay.
So if you think that just watching and not doing it yet will help, I feel personally that by you doing it while I'm doing it at the same time will kind of give you more confidence. I feel like you actually know what you're looking at and how to trade in a general sense, but I just feel like you kind of overthink or you get like nervous. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think so, because like I can identify the patterns, you know, the double top, the head and shoulders, the neckline, like I can identify it, but then it's like, where should I enter? Like where, you know, like I get kind of nervous. But I don't want to like take too much of your time, like me trying to figure out how to set my lines up, because I'm working on a laptop and I've never worked on a laptop before. So
you do your markups on your phone?
Sometimes, or I do them on my home computer.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're not at home, huh?
Yeah, I am, but my husband is using the computer right now.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So, alright. You're all good. Yeah, I'm here for you, so I dedicate the time to people that want it.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Oh, no, you're good. You're fine. So, let's see here. So, like, I have, like, the pink zones are daily zones. The red ones are weekly. Like I was kind of saying earlier. Like, I don't trade gold, so I'm going to just use my strategy with gold.
Okay.
Gold has burned me a couple times. So, that's why I hate gold. But it's fine. So, basically, after I marked up my zones, I kind of just look at the overall trend because I'm a swing trader.
Okay.
So I draw a trend line. This is a uptrend right here. And I'm also gonna do this because it looks like it's in an ascending triangle. Do you know what an ascending triangle is? You know what an ascending triangle is, I'm pretty sure.
When the price is compressing into, I don't have my notes in front of me.
Like you kind of watch this, because then when I close it, you'll kind of see it more. Watch. You see that? That's basically the ascending triangle. It would be the same if it was a descending triangle. But basically, yeah, I just identify the pattern that I'm looking at. And I definitely kind of noticed something weird about gold. Gold right now is not really making, solid moves. I would say it's kind of like consolidate. Well, it was in consolidation here, and then I guess it broke out. The last couple of days, but before that it was kind of like mainly consolidating. Wasn't really making bigger moves like it has like down here and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah. So then I would also draw a fib on the daily. So low to high for a sell. I'm gonna stretch it just a little bit. And you can see currently that price hit the 23.6, which I said before is either a key continuation zone or a reversal zone. So I'm definitely watching out for that. The daily candle closed as a very large bull candle. I mean, not a bull candle, a bear candle, because it's red. So it calls bear. So that you want to pay attention to the daily close candle, especially if you're looking for a swing trade, basically. So then I'm gonna go to the 4 hour. So here, now you kind of see more how what I was talking about with this consolidation right here. This is
Right.
consolidation. This little area is consolidation. But this is why I keep saying impulse, correction, impulse. So what I mean by that is an impulse has more, like you can tell, is first of all, impulse is number one, a directional move. Either it's going up or down. There's another characteristic of an impulse move. Impulse moves usually have bigger candles and shorter wicks. So this right here, this area right here, is an obvious impulse. Why? Because it's a directional candle. Now, although these candles aren't that big, you can see a couple of big candles in here when I stretch it. You see that? Even though these candles aren't big, they had a steady momentum up. So this is an impulse. What I mean by a correction is you have more wicks and smaller candles. So if you look right here, these are a lot of dojis, a lot of small candles and stuff like that. This is a correction. So in regards to that, when you're taking this in account, Fibonacci retracement isn't just like, when I first was doing Fibonacci, I was just like, okay, we'll hit this level, so that means this. No. I mean, yes, but no. So really, Fibonacci retracement, the deeper the price retraces, the slower the overall momentum gets. So what I mean by that is, if you have a big dip, that means that your overall trend is slowing down. So this is the obvious uptrend. This is the obvious uptrend, but we dipped almost down close to the 50. So that kind of slowed down the obvious uptrend, right?
Right.
So that means that that was a retracement, pullback, or reversal. So keep that in mind with the next things I say. So me personally, I use Elliott waves. Why? Because the market moves in waves. The way Elliott waves works is basically the most simple way I can explain it. Impulse, correction, impulse. So you got this impulse, another correction, and an impulse. You see how that works?
Yep.
I'll do it again. Impulse. This is it's a slight correction here. Then you got another impulse down. You have an impulse here or a correction here. Then we have impulse down. Market moves in waves regardless. So now this is what we call a correction wave. A correction wave kind of indicates a reversal at some point. So watch how this happens. Again, impulse, correction, impulse. Now look what happened. Boom. Now we started a sell trend. Now do you see how easy that is to like get your entries when you're using waves and using impulse, correction, impulse? You see how that makes it easier? Because you know once the wave ends, that's probably a good point for you to start or enter. Watch. You want to see what I mean? So here, you want to enter where the next impulse is. If you know that after this wave makes that little apex and goes down, this would be your time to enter for what? A buy. And you could have held that to here, or you could have held it to the 5 wave. Okay? And then you know that once the 5 wave ends, what's going to happen? There's going to be another impulse somewhere. So you could have entered here and held it all the way to the 1. You could have, then you knew, or you had a good idea, because there's bull candles right here, and the 38.2 is a continuation zone, that it would continue to go back up. Now you have a buy, okay? You know it's going to correct itself, enter for a sell. You know there's going to be some type of impulse. You bought it, and now you know there's going to be another correction, so you sold it. You see how that works?
Right.
You see how much easier that is now?
Yep.
Right. So then, now when it's like made like some other move, now we're not making higher highs and higher lows. We made a lower low by making it like, you see how this point was a higher high? It broke that and went lower, so now that's a lower low. So I'm gonna also draw a tiny fib from high to low right here. So boom. Look at how accurate that is, right? So look, now price can do anything at this point, but you see how price hit this demand zone?
Right.
So now that I'm looking at a demand zone, I wouldn't enter, of course, because you need some more confirmation. But now you can be like, okay, well, it kind of touched this fib twice. So maybe gold is going to go up. Maybe. Or it can continue down and make a new trend. But you got to also remember that we're in an ascending triangle, right? And what else do we say about, trading? The DXY is the key.
Right.
Look at the DXY. If the DXY is going up, what do pairs that are XXXUSD go do?
They're gonna go up, right?
Right. Usually. That's usually what happens. I think gold and the DXY are the same thing. UJ and the DXY are opposite though. And whoa, I did this last night. You see how crazy accurate that is?
Wow.
What can I say? The strategy works, The waves don't lie. Look at that. That's
right.
a textbook. If I wanted to trade the DXY, I could have,
Wow.
Right. So are you kind of like piecing it together? Does it kind of make more sense?
It's coming together.
Okay. So that's just my personal strategy. That's how I would look at it. And also looking at this RSI on the 4-hour, and the 4-hour is pretty good at telling new moves. It's at this low point. So it looks like it wants to start buying. Right? Let me look at the daily RSI. So this is why I said you have to pay attention to the daily. So look, it was a sell trend. Like it started as a sell. Now it's in this like pullback type of RSI.
Right.
This is like right in the middle. So it's probably going to pull back up a little bit and then continue to drop. Why? Because this is the overall trend. The overall trend kind of changed because we broke this higher low and made a lower low. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Even though it is an overall what? Now it's an overall, probably it's going to be overall sell now. That's why Deja got them 200 pips. I think she sold gold. She got them 200 pips from this big candle. But now what's gonna...
Hold on 1 second. I'm so sorry. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, definitely making a pullback.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. So I definitely see gold making a pullback, and then probably gonna continue the trend. It's definitely making some type of pullback. When gold does stuff like this, I just watch it. Like I said, I don't really trade gold either, but looking at the RSI on the 1-hour, it's saying that it's completely oversold. And then on the 4-hour, it's saying that there's looking like it's going to be a buy soon too. So keeping that in mind, then we go to the daily, and it's saying that, oh, it's basically just a pullback. So this is exactly what I'm expecting to happen, actually. I'm going to show you real quick. So I expect a retracement. I don't know how big of a retracement, but there's going to be a retracement. Why? Because remember, you can't have a big impulse like this without some type of correction. So there's probably going to be a retracement to either this or the 50, because market likes to get back to the 50. It likes to get back 50%. So either it's going to go to the 38.2 if it goes that far, or the 50, and then it'll probably continue to drop. Why? Because the RSI on the daily has it as in a pullback zone. It could very well hit the 23.6 and then continue to drop. We don't know how far it's going to drop yet. So we're going to continue looking at it. And the same thing with the DXY. The DXY is extremely overbought. So it's probably going to start selling. And if it starts selling, well, that's on the 1 hour too. So let's look. I'm gonna look at the daily. Yeah, same thing with this. It's in a pullback area. So I'm gonna really watch this. I don't trade gold because it's a really tricky pair. If you're not in the right if you're not on the right end of it, you get caught up. Have you ever traded gold and lost? I remember I lost how much I lost? I lost $10 in like 5 minutes on gold, and ever since I've been bitter. But I definitely see a retracement, a drop, especially right here. Yeah, I definitely see that happening. A retracement somewhere, some way, somehow, and then it continues to drop because this is a pullback area too. So there's gonna be some type of reversal. We're just gonna wait it out. But like I said, I don't trade gold, so thank you. See, I'm dropping jewels. I'm funny. That's funny. All right. But like I was just saying, honestly, gold is one of those pairs that can be easily influenced. What? See, look. You want to see something funny? You want to see something funny, though? Yeah. As we're talking, that candle just blew up. You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
I'm getting good at this stuff. How much did it go up just now? I'm curious. Not too much. But, hey.
But it went up.
Right. There has to be some type of retracement. So, again, with the whole wave thing, this is what I would do. Impulse, correction, impulse somewhere here. Finish the wave going down somewhere. Don't know how far down, but you kind of see what I'm saying. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Let me know. It can't go.
Say that one more time because I just was writing down something.
Oh, you're fine. So look, this is how I said my wave: impulse, correction, impulse. Now, the waves, like this wave, they're kind of like symmetrical. It can't be higher than this wave, so it either has to be here, or right here. You see what I'm saying? It has to hit one of these levels. I'm gonna just put it at the 38.2. I don't know if it'll retrace that far. It might even go past it, but just based off using the Elliott wave principle, that's where I would put it to finish the retracement and then go back down. And then it probably might and if it did do exactly what I said, it would hit the trend line and then probably go back up. You see that?
Right.
Yeah. Dang. I'm kind of accurate. You ever be like, dang, I was right, you know?
Not with the charts.
Oh man, don't say that. You will. You're good. You actually understand and you're putting in the time. So when you do stuff like that, you're gonna get results. When you build yourself, you're building wealth too.
Right.
So always make sure you're building yourself, building more knowledge, all that. Because building is just a part of the process. You can't grow without some type of building.
Right.
So.
Wow. Okay.
Does that make a little more sense? More confident? You're more confident now? I feel like you feel more relieved. You're like, I felt like that breath of fresh air.
Yeah, it's like reading the candles, I understand it. I know how to place the fib, but it's like when putting everything together, like I'm like still unsure on certain things. I don't really beat myself up over it because, I'm just starting, but I'm learning. I'm picking it up little by little.
Okay. I got you. Got you. You're gonna be good, girl. I promise. Like I can just see it now. You're gonna be dropping your charts in the chats too. I could just see it because you're dedicated. You've been learning, taking your notes. I was here. You rustle the paper around, so I was like, yeah, she's gonna get it.
Yeah, like I didn't print out like the patterns, the charts that you sent. I printed those out. Like I have a whole bunch of notes. It's just putting everything together.
Right. Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
And what I have to do too, like in the beginning, I was trying to like just cram, like watch everything for hours and just trying to get it. What I realized, like if I break things down in sections and just take on that smaller section, I grasp more that way than trying to learn everything.
Yeah, that's exactly. If you're putting too much in your brain can't process it correctly.
Right. Okay. All right, so you said you use the Elliott impulse wave and the fib, right?
This is exactly what I use. So the yellow is called the Elliott impulse wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the corrective wave is the ABC wave is this.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And where would I be able to find this recording to watch it over?
I could probably email it to you.
Okay, yeah, that'll work.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna like edit out the parts that we were just sitting and talking. So, but
okay,
or like I'll just edit out the part that where you left and I was talking to myself.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine.
Edit out the part where I was yelling at the kids too. Take that out.
Oh yeah. Let me do that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let me try another pair.
And this meeting ends in 4 minutes. So do you want me to just let it run to the 4 minutes, or do you want me to make a new link?
It's up to you. Like, do you have time, or it's up to you?
Oh yeah, I'm good, girl. Like, if you need help, I'm gonna help you. Like, if there's anything else you had a question about, I'll answer it.
All right. Like, if we could just go over another chart. Let's see. Like, which Euro USD? Okay, if we could just go over Euro USD.
Okay, that's my pair. I had made 100 pips off that this morning.
Really? Wow. I want to just get to the point where I can call out my own trades and I don't have to like wait for anybody. No, don't get me wrong. We have some really, really good people on our team, but I want to know for myself. Like
I don't take signals personally because every time I take a signal, I lose. So all these trades and stuff that I'm telling you guys, they're all mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey y'all.
Hello.
I don't know how I got it. I just clicked on the link. Let me click. I'm in the gym, so let me finish up.
You're all good. All right. So this is Euro USD. Now this pair, because this is one of my pairs, I have like specific numbers that I use for it. Like there's specific zone numbers, so I'm gonna just do those really, really quick. Actually, I'm gonna send a link because this is over in 2 minutes and I really have to pay attention.
Okay, all right.
All right. Hey Alexis, I'm gonna make a new link and I'm gonna send it to you, okay?
Okay.
All right.